Now I'm going to shift gears a little bit and remove this greet function. And what I'm going to focus on is going to be the first parameter of ServerEvent, which I've called the source before. Now, to recap, what the source was the object or class on which the event was happening. As we've seen before, we've defined the function in the same class and passed in this for the same object. But it doesn't have to be this, although in the great majority of cases it probably is. It's helpful to know that this can be any object or even any class if it's a static method. And I'll show what I mean in a moment. If I've only wanted to change the text of the object, then I could have simply passed in the object as the source, and the method that I'm calling is simply setText. I'm setting the text. In NOLOH, there's a syntactic sugar. For every property, there's a corresponding set method and get method. So this set, and it will take in the parameter of the new text, which I wanted hello. In other words, when this function calls, it will have the same effect as doing this foo setText hello, which you should also know has the exact same effect as just doing this foo text equals hello. And I'll comment these out. This is just for your information. And when I look at the example, we should go back to one of the earlier examples where I have a button that says click me, and after it is clicked it says hello. Let's see that. There it is. Similarly, instead of using an object, I could have used a class if it is a static method. The difference between static and object methods is that one takes place as part of the class, and one is for the specific object. In other words, I'm not changing over here the text of all buttons theoretically, just the specific button. But I could have had a method that is defined on a class. For example, in the alert function, which takes place on the system class. So I pass in a class system, and then the function alert, and it'll say hello. And for your information, this has the exact same effect as doing system alert hello. This is no longer relevant. In other words, now when I click on the button, I'll go back to an even previous example, which just gives me an alert of hello. There's that alert. Now, I could have, of course, defined my own static function, like this, and made it do whatever I wanted to, like passing in the foo as a parameter again, but I'll leave that as an exercise to the user.